be omitted from the draft, but still a lot of potential. And that is a wide player box for Jace's team at the bottom there. We can talk about deductions as well. Yeah, so as you can tell, based on the number, because player captains have to be a member of their team, they are required to have a price margin toward them that deducts from their team. So all the players you see here have their price deducted. Gag has the largest at $213,000 of their $700,000 allocated budget. Yeah. So Gag's already in a rough hole.
This might be on us a little bit. When we were looking at the player pool yesterday, I saw that Gag was actually above RMM, who is a B League captain in our SR. So that means that RMM, who was one of the highest in B, was below Gag in C, and that's just So maybe they should have swapped, but who knows?
Yeah, it's
Gag's
unfortunate.
Here to have a fun time. So
unfortunate, but at the same time, now Gag has to suffer the consequences, only having $537,000 to their name instead of having a lot more than they could have had if they were in B League.
Bunny, you're not sure if Spooky has to do anything because Spooky couldn't choose a team. So
yeah.
As of 8:13, which was 4 minutes ago, so maybe Spooky's figured out their stuff. But...
And also, just as a review for people who are new to BPL, of course, this is the way we do it here. If you've not seen our A or B League drafts, first off, shame on you. Second off, our auction format goes as follows. A team will draft a player, they will be called up, and then everybody is able to bid on that player. For instance, here's our first player, and Bugaton is drafting up Interflux, and now everybody can bid all the money that they want into that team as long as it is under their budget, and then the person with the highest bid gets the player on their team.
Did you see that transparency? That was weird.
I missed the transparency.
So anyways, the auction, the numbers going up on the right were over top the diva, and they were being transparent instead of the diva. It was weird. They were mixing.
But nonetheless, we'll see which team is able to get it right now. We do have a betting war between Beakcheck and Cinerem, both looking for Interflux, who is the highest ranked player currently in C League.
They've played for numerous teams. You can see on there, they were Season 3 Roll Star. And
they will be going to Cinerem. Very good pick start for Drayton there, and for the Teku org, but now they're down to $271,000, so they're gonna have to be conservative with the next couple of picks that they make.
Yeah, 2 players down, half of their money gone.
Yeah, gonna be difficult. Not as bad as Cal can attest to back in Rally Rumble, where they were 2 players down and had only $100,000 to their budget.
Yeah, we currently don't have captains in voice. I know that's usually a thing we do with C League. Currently, I think they're figuring some stuff out. We were just letting us yap. Maybe we will later. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll have to see later on. Most likely, if they finish the team, we're going to bring them in just so they can talk about their drafting experience. But for now, you just have us yapping in your ear.
Yeah. I would like to point out the number 1 pick right now on the auction board is Headrammer. CGL leader. Also a dedicated console player. Could Headrammer possibly be our first console player?
We'll have to see. It's interesting how BPL is incorporating other leagues. We have both the manager of CGL Headrammer and the manager of Tranquility, Mr. Yeti, coming into this tournament. So we are attracting everybody. You can even throw in Kitsune League if you want, because Poofa is in B League. So you have all of these players from multiple different tournaments coming in to support BPL Season 6. So going to be it's going to be very interesting to see if these players can get on teams.
Nah, Yeti, Trank's dying with you. You will forever be leader of Trank. All right.
As we head on to our next auction, that is Donk.
Let me look up Donk here in my sheet. Look at a lot of teams played on 5 seasons of BPL.
Going for number 6. So there'll be 6 for 6 in seasons for BPL, and already a bidding war again between Beakcheck and this time the Koala Kings, and that draft seems to have stopped, it seems, in the middle of it.
They sent a Steam user image. I'm scared to click. They sent to staff an image of a guy on a folding chair. Oh, did Donk? Oh, Donk died.
Donk died. Yeah, we seem to have had some technical issues. We'll hopefully get those.
The website.
Yippee! Solomon broke everything again.
Yeah. Hey, Bowsy, can you stop being such a cat?
Listen,
we're yappers up here. Not you keep doing smart things. It's rude.
I'm sorry.
Oh man. So people in chat, how are your teams doing so far? Are you even playing together? Getting that good chemistry going in A and B? Huh? Anyone? No? Everyone hates their teammates so far?
It's been
actual casting.
After one day, is it going to be after one day, are you all going to be regretting your decisions?
Why do we already have a meme in general about this? Who want me? Yep, and it's getting stars. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we already got the memes flowing in from our C League draft after just the second draft. So, yippee, I guess.
Should I put some polls in the chat or something? Let's
I mean, you can if you want to.
Let's
I'm not
be
going to
funny
stop you.
with it. What should we ask? What should we ask the chat?
I don't know, but we're going back into Donk.
Oh, back Donk.
As once again, it is beak checking Koala Kings making the bidding war.
As we said, 5-year veteran of BPL.
Yep.
Played in
Season
so
6.
many things. We have any first? We need someone who actually knows what BPL is. Anyone want to join us who is like an actual BPL head? Because me and Bowsy just don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, I joined in Season 4, so I don't know a lot. I do know some things about Donk. I was a teammate for them back in the Echo Ops tournament that was held when Echo released. That's all I'm going to comment on that, as they are going to beak check.
Beak check, nice.
And Donk got drafted twice. One for $0, one for 102. Mara now up to the draft. Mara, the Rock Rumble champion, coming out here. Second place in the Snowdown. And also a champion of Season 5. Up on the lines here in the C League. But they will be unavailable for around the first week of play, or at least the kickoff clash, or like after the kickoff clash. So duly noted if you're trying to set up team synergy. But we'll have to see who's gonna be able to get that winning bid, and it looks like it will be the Koala Kings getting Mara.
Nice.
For $306,000. So DeVito's got a pretty good DPS core already with that first player.
All right, who is up next?
Next up to draft is going to be Reinhardt Rally. So Spooky gets to choose what player they would like to have on their team first, or are going to try to get on their team first. But as we've learned, it has not been easy for you to get the player that you're looking for. None of the teams so far have gotten their player that they wanted. Or at least the one that they sent up to the draft. Andrew is coming up.
Is this play Sojourn and other hit scans if I'm forced to?
A champion in BPL in their rookie season. And third and fourth with Hex in the last season, C League, or their last appearance in C League. So we'll see. As you already see all the numbers starting to go up already.
Oh. Trap Mr. Yeti's chats in the chat. Guys, wash, says Whispers. Wow, some strong opinion. I don't know.
Pretty strong opinion.
Any more yappers? Please save me.
I mean, I would love to save you, but unfortunately I cannot, for I am a caster, and yapping is not my strong suit.
What? I don't believe.
Well, yapping about a specific idea is my strong suit. Yapping in general is. Yapping in general, it's difficult. I need a topic to focus on. And guess what? I get a topic to focus on because Andrew's going to cash bots.
Oh. Just as Jimmy says they have a gambling edition, they go to the cash bots. That's that. Oh no.
That's not gonna help your case, unfortunately. Alright, next up to draft up a team or draft up a player is Beak Check as Solomon joins the call.
Save us.
Hello.
I don't know what I'm yapping about. I don't know any. We're new heads. We don't know all these 5-year players.
Yeah, we had a couple of issues in the first ones where because Jan's team had no players, it was breaking and they couldn't bid on anything. So they have a temporary Gerald. You can just see on the bottom right there.
Wait.
They have a temporary
Gerald. They get Gerald.
Just
they
to
get
make
Gerald.
The code work. And then once the first player is signed, we'll remove a Gerald. I fixed the code, but I can't push it until afterwards.
All right. Well, now Gerald, temporarily a member of Watercoo, gonna be on that. Gonna be removed from that. Pretty much being the Joe Meister of that team for now. As Solar is now up to the auction. Second season in BPL. Their first season was last season with Polyswag in the C League.
Oh my gosh.
My favorite logo from that. My favorite logo and team name from that season. But has had some success. A second place in their first BPL event, which I'm going to try to see if I can tell what team name that is. That is Canadian Smiling Dog. So they have some experience. We'll see if that's going to help them out as they are going to be going to Beak Check.
Whoa, Beak Check trying to get out early.
Yep, trying to get out early with already 3 players to their name and 1 in each role.
You talked about fat kids.
Yeah, we did earlier. We have 22 people who are not going to be drafted. They will all automatically be put into the backfill, as well as all the players who were not put into the auction in the first place. And we got Pomku up.
Pomku.
Put up by January for Watercoo.
Pomku, a champion of the BPL Blitz 2 B League. Last team they played for was Winston Wingaria in BPL. They also played for Cookies East Tablet and Walkie Way. And I believe that's the Rock Rumble and the Snowdown, respectively. Yes.
They said that they're the top 1000 TFT hyper roll. They don't have a PC right now. Oh no, might miss the first week.
Yeah, that's that you kind of need that unless you're gonna play on a console, which I don't advise you to. I played on Switch. That thing runs at 10 frames per second.
I think out of any console, you would not play Switch Overwatch.
Yeah,
I don't think console is generally that bad. Like Switch is like at a level of its own.
That's fair. Regardless of which, Apollo is going to be getting Pomku on their roster for $200,000, which matches the first draft of the night. And now we have Azino coming in here from the Koala Kings as their first draft. Another a Trank veteran, if you're familiar with Tranquility. Azino, well known over there in the Tranquility scene, did win the Kitsune League Suzu Showdown 2. And was a member for Kitsune League, but this will be their rookie BPL season.
Yippee.
Yippee!
We already have a lot of members. A lot of members going in for that. We have a 3-way bidding war between Koala Kings, Watercoo, and This Is My Cat. But now This Is My Cat seems to be bowing out, as it's going to be between the Koala Kings and Watercoo to try and get their player. Watercoo are looking for their first player, because Gerald is technically just a fill-in, while the Koala Kings are looking for their second DPS player to try and add to their lineup.
I love when people come in just to donate $1 and break the streak.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shout out Gap for drafting me already.
And the Koala Kings are going to get Azino with a devilishly good DPS line already. Navino knows how to draft teams, knows how to make teams, and this team is looking fearful. Fearful.
Congratulations on being a marsupial player. You've joined a long history of very successful teams, right?
Depends on who you're asking.
How many marsupial teams are there? Is there like 8?
Multiple. I know of the Koala Kings, Joey Esports, the Devil Dukes, the Quokka Queens, the Billings Boomers.
Too much fearless on Bowsy's mind. Who's big on Ashes?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Thea technically was teammates with Azino at one point, I'm pretty sure. So Thorumea knows a little bit about them as we head over now to Noodle. Formerly played on Pack Fellows in the B League, now moving down to C League.
Yeah, put up by Cashbots. Looks like they joined the BPL community in Kitsune League. I'm guessing that's Season 1.
That might be. I can check that real quick for you. That is Payload Pals, which was in Kitsune League Season 1.
Yep.
Coached by, run by Biscuit back in Kitsune League Season 1, so relatively new to the BPL scene, but has definitely tried to make their mark worth it. As right now it is a bidding war between Watercoo and Reinhardt Rally to try and get Noodle on their team.
Worth mentioning, this player is different than Danger Noodle.
Yes, those are two different people. Do not get confused. Don't be like the Pugs, where we had Noodle and Danger Noodle in the same room, and people would ask for Noodle, and they would get the wrong person.
That's great. Whoa, marsupial hate in the chat. Toxic. Noodle actually doesn't have much to say to the captains here. They just said the word hi.
Yep.
Very important.
Hi.
Very, very helpful.
Very important information. I mean, you got to establish a good greeting to get yourself into BPL.
Open the door with that icebreaker.
Open the door with the most simplest icebreaker.
Hi.
Hi.
Walks out.
Well, you know what? It's going to work because they're going to Watercoo as their first player with $309,000 bid.
Nice. Oh, hey, welcome to the club, Noodle.
Yep, that is Knock on Wood's team, just so everyone is aware. So Knock on Wood is captaining that team. Well, so Noodle is going to go play for Knock on Wood.
I'm so
Run.
Sorry. There will be meows during scrims.
And that also puts Noodle as the top draft pick so far with a $309,000 bid. So they have the highest amount of value to their name.
I need Jan to send me the draft play. Can you send me a screenshot?
As now Feedstacker is coming up to the plate. Played for Nuclear back in Season 4 and for Forsaken back in Season 5. Forsaken getting that second place finish as well. Recently a member of the Ferryman back in the Rally Rumble and Cookie's Tablet back in the Rock Rumble. So we'll see if they're going to be able to keep up their good performance. And they were also a member of Jinx Jesters. So, yeah, interesting. Noteworthy that Jinx was not the person who put this player up. It was indeed Bunny who did it, or This Is My Cat who did it. Thankfully, Jinx is one of the members trying to get Feedstacker on their team, though.
They're apparently a hit scan and hog enthusiast. So if you think hog is going to be active here, this will be a good DPS pickup, and then maybe they can swap over, and Apollo has that chance.
Yep, and Jinx getting Feedstacker yet again on their team. That is at least 3 of the last 4 teams Feedstacker's been on in BPL have been Jinxed teams. I can check to see if that's 4 for 4 as Mustard comes up to the the table.
Yeah, we got Mustard here. Got 4th place in Blitz 2, 3rd, 4th in C League. I think that was last year, yeah?
Yep, that was Hexed back in C League. Pretty good caster as well. Was a member as well of Cal State Poly Esports. Brought them over to the D bracket in the Snowdown Summit. Definitely can be a good support player if played correctly.
Going in a bidding war here between Jace and Drayton.
Yep, not surprised at all that these two teams would want Mustard on their side. That is a very strong support player, and for Drayton, if you're able to get Mustard, then your support line is covered, assuming Drayton is a flex support player. I would not know. If anyone can confirm in chat if Drayton is a flex support, then that would be helpful to know. But Mustard does say that they are not busy this summer for once, so...
Wow.
And they can also flex support if needed. So, if in the worst case scenario, Mustard can go over to the flex support. And yes, Drayton is a flex support. So if Cinerem does get Mustard, they have a support line out of the gate, which is crucial, Knock, because we do not have a lot of support players.
You know what's funny about this is that they're saying they can main support, but if you look at their career profile, They've played Lucio as their #1 hero for the last 2 seasons.
It does say main support Lucio Jail. So.
Yeah. Oh, they are main support. Ah, okay. I'm silly. Not I can. Okay, got it.
And it's going to be Cinerem getting Mustard, already getting that second support player that is super crucial. Really good pickup for Cinerem and the Teku org.
All right, next up, who do we have?
Next to start is Ambugaton. Or Ambugaton.
Such a fun...
That is a really fun name. I do like saying that.
Wait, what is this? This does.
Denji coming up to the plate for coming up to the plate here. Denji, a player for Tranquility, I believe, if this is the correct Denji I'm thinking about. I believe it might be. I need confirmation for the chat because I know Denji was in the chat earlier.
Denji real.
Denji real indeed. Bubble White saying $5, so I think that does confirm that is Denji from Tranquility coming in here.
They
a lot of
are
experience
an
in Tranquility.
player, looks like.
They are an open queue player. Definitely will be interesting to see if anyone can get Denji. Again, another support player. Can also play tank. So we'll have to see which team is going to be able to get it. The second I mentioned support player, though, Jace's team puts in a bid. But no one else is going to contribute, and Denji is going to be going over to Reinhardt Rally to join Spooky on that team.
Hope you enjoy playing Rush.
Yep. Congratulations, Denji, on your rookie season, on getting drafted in your rookie season for Bad Pachimari League. We wish you good luck on Reinhardt Rally. You're going to need it.
How do you... we need a confirmation from Jace. I don't know if they're in the chat still, but how do you say 9IX?
9IX.
It is the... What is it?
9IX. That's it.
Oh, it
the
is?
9X.
Oh, it is that? Oh, that's so much...
I hate... as a caster, I hate that. You know what I don't hate? Hyper Knight, that is currently up in the draft.
Good one.
Very good resume to their name. 3rd place last season, 4th place the season before. It's right now a bidding war between Apollo and Navino's Koala Kings that are trying to get Hyper Knight on their team. And they are comfortable being a backup tank or support. So definitely we'll have to see if they're going to be... We'll have to see which team Hyper Knight is going to be called up to. And it looks like they're going to be joining Apollo. That roster continues to look scarier and scarier, I think, Knock.
I think we should have... I think Jan should have auctioned for them. Because then it would have been like their 4th cow-based team. I don't know if you noticed that in their logos.
I did
like
notice
3.
the logos. I didn't think that they were a cow-based team. Speaking of cows, you know what cows make? Ice cream, who is the next draft up, another rookie here in BPL Season 6. No records to their name.
How many of these are you going to make? These segues?
It's caster.
I'm good at segues.
You need to go work for LTT,
training for him.
Man. They make milk, yeah. Siren's coming after you. They make milk, not ice cream.
Well, the milk gets processed into ice cream, so...
Yeah.
I skipped a few steps. But ice cream so far going for a pretty high value, $101,000. This is my cat and Reinhardt Rally seeming to be the two that want this player the most.
Looks like they're a Sojourn player, by the way, since they don't have a profile pic, but they put Sojourn, Widow, Cassidy, Ashe, and Tracer all as their top DPS, so... Why did you pin that? I was like avidly ignoring it.
Solomon!
This was funny.
Actively ignoring Gavin.
I mean, wouldn't you? That would be crazy. Speaking of ice cream,
God dang it! I was gonna say that ice cream's going to Reinhardt Rally, so Spooky now has one of each role.
Your next challenge is your next 3 segues cannot use speaking of.
Okay, fair. And we'll have to see if I do another segue.
The overtime wick is burning.
So Reinhardt Rally picked up ice cream last, but they are also get to put up the next player for auction.
Yeah, so they get to choose who goes up to the fire pits next. Whether that's going to be another DPS player they want, or a backup tank, or a support. It's going to actually be Garden coming in here.
A long time BPL. Back in the original People's Plats.
Yep.
And the People's Plats before that as well.
This will be their 5th season. Second place with Fermata. Is that Fermata last season?
Yeah.
Yeah. Glorp mentioned as well.
Glorp mentioned. Glorp mentioned in 2024.
Yeah, but in all 3 snowdowns. We've done 3 snowdowns?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Snowdown 1, Snowdown 2, Snowdown Summit.
God, I'm old. 22, 23, 24. Yeah, I guess so. Christ.
I don't think we're legally allowed to say that we're old, Solomon.
Time to hang it up.
Yeah, you're not legally allowed to say that you're old.
No, I am. I am
playing
24,
on an account
so I'm
named
not old.
Nicole.
Why did Bunny say I've been Solomon? What does that mean?
Get rolled, honestly. You probably deserve it.
What? That's
Yeah,
fucking-
probably
Not
do.
you. Bunny.
Oh yeah, Bunny.
Learned that they play Genji in their spare time.
But it makes people interested. And Jan.
Yeah, a lot of people interested. Watercoo, Koala Kings,
not so much. They don't
9ix,
wanna go too
all investing into Garden to try and get them on their roster. It is worth noting the Garden did say in the notes that their first week availability might be shoddy, so they might not be able to make some of the matches in first week. But that's not going to stop these teams from trying to get a high-value, long-time veteran on their team.
Oh. Jace almost backed out of that auction.
Almost, but is still investing.
Gotcha. And
As
sadly,
they go up
lost,
1K every time. The 1K bids.
Who was it that we lost? I lost Solomon. Who was Who was the person you put on water to?
I was Gerald.
Gerald.
But now Jace is gonna get Garden on their team here for 92,000.
Next up, Beak Check.
Beak Check gonna be starting up a player. We'll see what player they are looking to bring into the draft or on their team.
Why are people asking about their blackjack beds? That's a chat.
I mean, when I hit 18 and go bust, crazy.
Crazy. What is that? It's like that must be like a 5% chance. Lunar
Coming up.
Beak Check.
Second place last season that they played in. We're on Chat Is This Real back in the Rock Rumble. And which Soul team is that? Soul Silver or Soul Silver? They were on for the Snowdown Summit as well. A lot of experience under their belts. Oh yeah, Nessie. Very cute logo.
Started off the BPL adventure in Kitsune League, which you hate to see, really.
Yeah.
Wouldn't wish that on my
I have a poop of haters in the chat here.
I didn't say that.
A lot of different teams looking for Lunar on their team. It's going to be interesting. They are not playing support, which I believe they, if I'm wrong, were they a support player for the other 2 teams that they were on, or the other few teams that they were on?
Great question.
I think only TPS. Well, it does say not playing support, so maybe. I don't know.
Let me go. I can check Chat Is This Real's match record.
They were as Zenyatta one trick in season 9. Not as one trick. They played 7 hours of Zen and 5 of Kiriko.
They were not indeed a support player for Chat Is This Real, so
this could well be triggered.
It's gonna be interesting to see.
Yeah,
it is triggered.
Formerly known as.
Okay.
Oh, classic.
Who knows? Y'all change your names.
Yeah, you'll change your names so much.
What are you doing? Stick with the one you got at 12. Come
on. No, thank you, because Bowsy was not the name I had at 12.
All right. Well, after 13, when you can actually make accounts, maybe 15.
Well, that's also the name I had up until 22. So.
Oh my god.
Or 21, something like that.
What are you doing at that point? I don't.
At that point, I had 2 different identities, and I'm like, I need to unite them.
Yeah.
So. I added 4 letters. I had 2 letters and 2 numbers to my Overwatch name and called it a day.
Let's see. I don't know who's gonna take this. Ash Thursday.
Ash Thursday versus Bunny. Birds versus cats. All in $1,000 bids.
The things Solomon has said to me about that cat is it's terrible.
Well, thankfully, they are not going to be going to there. They're going to be going to Beak Check.
It looks like
out their DPS lineup.
It looks like the Frank Z emote, you know?
It looks like a baby seal, yeah. Beak Check. Right. Next up, we got Water Coup.
Water Coup going to be drafting someone looking for their second player.
Anyone. Yeah, we only have a DPS and Noodle so far.
It's worth noting so far, and Bugaton and This Is My Cat both have not been able to get a player outside of their player captains.
Yeah.
So they're either playing the long game or waiting to see if they can find a good pick. As Mega Mulani is going to be called up, a rookie.
Yeah.
Played for Spinner Wheels.
Rally Rumble at 916.
For Spinner Wheels.
Mega
they're
get a cold 3.
Their comment is :3. So
yeah,
we don't know much about them, but hopefully they're going to be able to make an impact. The main support, that is true. So a support player could be helpful, as we mentioned earlier. There are not a lot of support players left in the draft.
Jan came in to end the bidding war between Koala Kings and Beak Check.
And now is in their own bidding war with Beak Check, who's trying to get their second support player and go out quick.
Yeah. About the same amount of money left, even though Beak Check have 4 times the players than Water Coup.
Yeah, Beak Check is hitting a 5 below at this point.
I gave the keys to Jan, and I must now live with my decision.
Yep. Whatever happens to that car is on you.
Oh gosh. The 2 people I know not try to track my.
And Mega Mulani is going to be going to Beak Check to fill out their roster to a now 5-man roster. So Beak Check, 2 players left, $259,000 left, and already is already making names with how many people they have. Almost done with their draft, and we are not even halfway through.
Bubba Wyatt.
I was
by the
waiting for you
Koala
to
Kings.
say it.
A lot of Kitsune League stuff here. They came in for Snowdown and then back to Kitsune League. So this will be their first really, I guess, major. I mean, Snowdown is a major event. But
this will be their first BPL event. People who are familiar with Tranquility know Bubba Wyatt a lot better. Bubba Wyatt, Tranquility veteran since season 6, if I'm correct. Has been playing multiple seasons. Recently was the captain of a championship team in Tranquility. I'm going to boost their ego to make them feel special about themselves at this point.
Wow. Chat loves the Bubba Wyatt, apparently. Nano Bananas alumni, I said.
As Bubba Wyatt is being sentenced to marsupial jail. Welcome to marsupial org, Bubba Wyatt. And they are not happy about that. That's what you get, Bubba. Bubba wants out immediately.
Did someone say jail team? Huh? Anyone? Anyone? Any jail teams in the chat? No?
I mean, when I heard Navino was drafting, I thought immediately, well, we're establishing a jail pretty early this season.
Oh.
So
we got Munching put up by Cashbots.
Yep, Munching.
Like
Third place in Kitsune League Season 2, I'd assume, and also played for Big Win back in Snowdown Summit.
Yeah, that's a Season 2.
Yep, Season 2. Played for Big Win in Snowdown Summit, and recently played for Chaos in the Rock Rumble. They were also on, Crustators, excuse me. I just read that. I thought you said I thought I read Crusaders on the information about them, not Crusaders.
This is also a main support.
Yep.
Avid Lucio player.
Yep. Only thing is they will be unavailable for 2 weeks.
Bum, bum, bum.
So be careful what you wish for. The Monkey's Paw currently calling out. But Ambugaton and Watercoo are looking to try and recruit them to their team to at least have a support player.
Gag wants their first player here in the auction, but they're going to give it up to Watercoo. Did not want to go over that 100K.
Nope. Munching going over to Watercoo to join Noodle on that roster. Alright, next up to send up a player is This Is My Cat, who are still looking for their first non-player captain player. But it could be strategic to play the long game here, especially if you are This Is My Cat, because once the draft starts getting lower, God bless you, once that draft starts getting lower, you can bid as much money as you want, and no one else will be able to contest you. Because right now they do have the most amount of money to their name with $532,000. And they're running up Kingpin. First place last season in their rookie debut. Now their second season in BPL. Trying to do the exact same thing. Go 2 for 2. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, people who know this, Kingpin was formerly known as Genji Main. Correct?
Not sure. What I do know about them, they were on this team and they traded time. They traded time on tank with another tank. I forget who.
And I'm getting confirmation that Kingpin was indeed known as Genji Main, which I can provide that I knew they used to play for Tranquility as well, starting back in Season 8.
Canada. Thank you guys. Canada. Yep.
And they're going to Watercoo. You got a tank player. Congratulations, Knock.
Wow.
Unfortunately, your tank is going to be playing more Tekken than they will Overwatch.
That's fine. Who needs to play this game anyways?
Exactly. Also, can we point out all of your auction numbers thus far have been multiples of 101?
Yeah.
101, 101, 309, which is 101 times 3.
Yeah, you're right, actually.
Oh, no, it's not. Crazy. It's not 101 times 3. I'm stupid. Garrido up to the draft. My math is off. I'm sorry. My brain is broken. Anyway, Garito. Former player for Hagen Ball Dynasty. Back in BPL Season 2. So, long time coming for Garrido to enter back into the BPL season.
Going to be out of the country during...
7-2 to 7-16.
Week 1, looks like. So we do
yes,
have
that's July 4th. So the first weekend of play is July 4th
of the regular season. Since we do have a break, we have the kickoff and then a break. So, Baz can't remember map pools. Is this a dig from a last?
Yeah, it's a dig to a Tranquility season. We were waiting to see what map was selected, and I based on what the map was in the lobby. And both the maps that were given in the lobby were not in the map pool. So, deep dig there from Thordiumea as Garrido is going over to the 9IX.
Yep. Don't know if it was mentioned, but they played Casti, Genji, Mei, Torb, Tracer, and Lifeweaver. So, really good spread there on that DPS role.
Pretty good spread, and that makes 3 DPS players for the 9IX so far. As next up to start is Ambugaton. Just like This Is My Cat, they are still looking for their first non-captain player, and they're going to rely on Foliage 57 to fill that gap.
They scrim at 4.1k. Looks like they play Sojourn, Casti, Hanzo.
And they are a Venture Believer.
A Tracer.
I can do that.
Ooh.
Nice. They also are a collegiate player, so let me see if I can find any information about that.
They think staff is awesome, which, might put them down a few pegs for mental instability.
Yeah, that could hurt you a little bit. That's right now. It's between Reinhardt Rally and This Is My Cat. to try and get Foliage 57 on their roster. But at the end of the day, it's going to go to This Is My Cat. Bunny gets their first player on their team, and it's Foliage 57.
This is my cat. Oh boy.
Leaving Gag as the only player now who has not been able to get a player on their roster as Tim Week comes up to the plate. Second place in the Rock Rumble. Unfortunately played for Jinx Jesters back in the Snowdown Summit, but I believe they were playing on support there, so they are listed as a tank player right now, it seems.
Super flexible, handsome player.
Yeah. Bargain bin, fearless, proper, and shoe.
Yeah.
Last tournament was a fluke with a midster tank. And they are available to scrim 24/7. They are unemployed. And it seems like they're going to be sticking that way because they're going over to Apollo and joining Jinxed back on this reunion tour of what looks like the Jinx Jesters more and more.
What was that? That was Apollo. Okay. Yeah, if you don't know for some goddamn reason, that is one of the best artists out there. They're on the branding team. They have made so many of their logos. If you go to their page, you go to salma.gg and look up their team, and you can look. There's a brands tab. Go look at it. It is insane. I'm gonna post in chat. Go look at Tim Week's brands. So good.
I'm gonna do that as well while we get our next auction up, which is Z. I hope I pronounced that right. I apologize if I didn't. Oh, yep, Z. Played for Atomic, the captain of Atomic last time. Which was in BPL Season 3. So, a long time since they last played in BPL. But are hoping to make an impact here today. Also, looking at this page, Doc, I did not know that Hayden Overwatch team was a Tim Week brand.
Really? I don't know. They made Jordan Motorsports.
Yeah, you know what else I didn't know until Thor, you may have mentioned it? Leg Day rated us. Hi, Leg Day fan.
Leg Day did? Oh my gosh.
Hi, Leg Day. Hello, Leg Day fans. Welcome to the BPL C-League auction.
Oh yeah, 43 viewers. Thank you so much, Leg Day. Welcome to C-League.
Welcome to C-League.
Well. And Z right there just went to
Cinerem.
Cinerem, thank you.
As their first DPS player this season.
Z.
Also, that's the first segue, Knock, so keep track. As Fricko is now up to the plate here. Submitted in by Reinhardt Rally.
Why are you saying E-Kitten spotted Turget? I'm calling you out. What? What? I don't trust Turget.
Fricko, Tranquility player from Season 12. Consistently a top 5 flex DPS in Discord tier.
Which one is Discord?
That is the second level, so like the diamond level.
Nice. So C-League. Play Soldier,
pretty much. And they're going to be going to Reinhardt Rally. They're going to Reinhardt Rally. I would not be surprised if there was some suggestions there from another player on Reinhardt Rally, but who knows? Nonetheless, a good player on the side of Reinhardt Rally. Next up, Beak Check are going to be putting in their submission for a player. And again, they're the roster that's pretty much set. They already have a 5-man roster set. So they are just looking for anybody to fill in a void, and Kitsuki Sake is going to be one of them. It seems.
Oh, sorry. I need to look them up. I did not do the thing this year. Last year I did a thing where I gave everyone their player, but they looks like they play a lot of Ana and Baptiste in their ranked games. So
yeah, I've seen Kitsuki Sake in the BPL Pugs before Season 6 began. Definitely have seen some cool things out of Kitsuki Sake, so interested to see which team they're going to be dropping off to. But already that price climbing, so much so that 3 teams are already out of the bidding. And the Reinhardt Rally potentially getting them? Yes, Reinhardt Rally are going to get Kitsuki Sake.
Spooky trying to wrap it up. Looks like it. They only got 2 left and 162,000. That's a lot of money for 2 people. That's a lot.
A lot of money indeed. Not as much as Ash, who has 259, but still a lot of money for 2 players that you could try to recruit as Pluto is called up by Water Coup.
Well, next BPL thing, we probably won't have anything major until January. So yeah, we kind of go fast. This is Pluto. Not the Pluto you know and love. This is a new Pluto.
Yep, Pluto the planet.
EW. They promise that they play good. They just don't queue ranked. But in their ranked games, they played Baptiste, Ana, Kiriko, Flex, and they're going to Water Queue.
Yep, they're going to Water Queue. So Water Queue are getting a Tranquility Transcendence tier player in their back pocket.
Yeah, that was actually a recommendation by one of the players who's already joined the server.
Koi coming up next. Former C League champion, Roll Star as well back in Season 5. And they were a Snowdown rookie. I believe, does that mean they were Rookie of the Year, or does that just mean you're a rookie?
No idea.
That's
anyone got that for me?
That's a question for the staff team of Snowdown, but we'll have to see which team Koi is going to be able to go to. Definitely is good to have that championship presence on your team. And you already see two teams that are trying to get that championship presence on their side, and Ambugaton and Beakcheck both battling it out. Again, Ambugaton still looking for their first player that is not a captain, as Gag is the captain of the team.
Boy, claim to be a good in-game leader. And apparently this application was prepared on behalf of Koi by Gag. And Gag picks up...
There you go. Gag gets Koi on their roster.
That's great.
And if that roster wasn't looking scary before, it is now one of the scariest.
Is that draft fixing, everyone? If Gag made the player sign up and then signed them, I don't know.
Talk to human resources about that. You can also talk about human resources about your taken wallet.
Shut up.
Take your wallet up next.
Someone take this guy off my hands.
She played for June Buggy back in the Rally Rumble.
Oh, hello.
Hi, Thea.
Bowsy, no! Bad joke. Her taken wallet. Okay, that's it. Bye, I'm leaving.
Oh, God. Second place twice. Once in Kitsune League, once in Walkie Way for the Snowdown Summit.
What a good team. I love a Walkie Way.
So definitely has some talent under their belts. We'll see which team is going to be able to get him, as a lot of teams are putting their hat into the ringer.
Yeah. Hasn't had much success lately, but looking to turn it around. Either Beat Checker, This Is My Cat. Looks like we're in a bidding war. This Is My Cat really needs to pick up some players. And Beak Check has the ability, though, to just spend money. Yep. 259,000 to pick up 2 players. What are these captains doing? Please let me know. I'm lost.
Like, Beak Check has more money than Cinerum does, which they need 3 players. If that puts into perspective just how much money they have. Unfortunately, they will not be getting Taken Wallet. This Is My Cat is going to get Taken Wallet on their side.
Was there lag?
Was there lag? Do we know, chat?
Well, we seem to be holding off here. If you missed in the chat, Poofa has committed to Kitsune League Season 3 in the fall. Good luck, everyone. Good luck, Poofa. If you break Poofa's mental, we're coming for you.
I will indeed come to your house and steal all of your plush toys.
Yeah, Poofa League. Poofa League for the win. Potential lag for some bidders. Yes, it happens. I think it does happen. I think we decided that if there's lag, it's an El Bozo and we move on. So I'm fortunate. Hopefully they get that figured out, or if they need to, they can ping Solomon. Oh, we're talking about Poofa League, Poofa. That you committed to it. As thinking put up by This Is My Cat, but not a single bid from them.
I support the fact that they are a MKBPL winner. One of the 2 Mario Kart tournaments.
Said that you're a very handsome fellow.
That's not true.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it is, but that's not what you said.
Thinking goes to Apollo for 82K. They have $124,000 left. Pick up 1 more player. So.
Yeah. Hi, Poofa.
Hi, Poofa.
Kitsune League is just 1 week away. Did you know?
Kitsune League just 1 week away. June will finally stop saying goodnight, Kitsune League.
Yippee! What did I do?
You committed in chat to having Kitsune League Season 3.
What do you mean?
As we get Maze.
Maze.
We get Maze going up.
They say they're
I'm-
White Boy Gooseway.
White Boy, yep.
And they're also a player for Firefight, which there were quite a few Firefight players last night being drafted in B League. So we'll see if
Apparently,
Mace.
this is
We'll
the
see who
second
Mace is going to go
person
to.
have White by Gushue in their description.
Yeah, I think it is.
Which
I
is
think
so
we need to. We need the real White Boy Gooseway to stand up, please.
Hi. I'm on my way.
You're standing up.
Yeah, I'm White Boy Gushue.
It's a White Boy Ajax right here.
No!
Wow. Wasn't Ajax a white boy? Does that fit?
I'm pretty sure. I'm also not white.
Apart from that. Don't worry about that.
Anyway, 81,000 currently for Mace, as it seems to be multiple teams committing to it. Right now, Koala Kings and the 9IX are the two that are currently bidding on them, but this is my cat coming in occasionally.
I don't know if we said it, by the way. Their main role is tank. They like Winston, Ramattra, Orisa, Symmetra, and Brig. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Again, they
I
don't have a
respect
player.
it, but like, I really don't.
Yeah.
It's quite an interesting
Ramattra,
group.
Orisa is like, but then they have a Winston. So, you know, like, huh? Yeah, Tracy with the Winston love in chat. Thank you. Thank you. Let's make some real money here,
Guys,
Captain.
thanks for
You've
the
been going
Winston
up
love. Let's get
since
some Winston love in
83.
chat.
Oh,
Come
my
on.
gosh.
Make sure to
Stop
like
going
and
in
follow and
ones!
subscribe. You mad? Look at it.
Yes, I'm malding.
Sorry about that.
Oh,
Look
was
what you've
that-
done. Poofa's gone now.
I killed Poofa. That's
Yeah.
tragic.
Your molding killed Poofa. I can't believe it, Knock.
Wah, wah.
This is why we can't have Knock on Wood on cast.
Wah, wah. I stay behind the mic, man. Usually.
Anyway, bidding war continuing here between the 9IX and This Is My Cat as we continue going up 1,000 at a time. Now at 104,000.
But
This
by
is
the way,
never
we're bad
gonna
at our
end.
jobs. We passed the halfway point a little bit ago.
We did.
We're 38 players signed, 32 remaining.
Well,
Yep.
Kinda.
Well,
Yeah.
halfway of the total auction, but like it's technically, I think we have a few more before we're halfway through the auction players. As Maze goes to This Is My Cat.
This Is My Cat gets a tank player, so they need one support player, and then their roster is set. But they only have $149,000 to do exactly that, so it's going to be a challenge.
here's a leaderboard. Look at that
Yo,
gap between 2
I'm
and
a
3.
big spender. Look at me with that money, throwing it out.
Yeah,
You know,
Knock on
it's
Wood,
worthwhile
Knock on Wood doesn't
spending
need
a
money.
solid- I don't know.
Ago Doggo now up to the draft. Draft up by
Ago.
Gag, former player for Kitsune League for the Crustinators.
And also,
They were-
here's the contenders.
Or the Crustators, excuse
Yeah.
me, not Crustinators, Crustators.
My specialty besides Reiner is my comms. All right.
and goes
And
for 1K
they're going for
League.
1K. The first 1K draft of the night is
Oh
for
my.
Gag.
That's kind of
Wild
crazy.
pickup? Anyone? Is this? They were 16th in my listing as well. So, whoa. Steal.
Does everyone
yeah.
have a tank already? I mean, kinda.
Everyone.
No.
No, Jace
Jace
does not have a
doesn't.
tank yet, technically.
But they're not European, so Jace won't touch.
So true.
Pretty much. That's how Jace works.
Trinity room.
Apollo is going to be the next one to start up a player. They only need one more, and they are the. No, that's a lie. I apologize. Are they? Is that Apollo in the second row?
Yep.
Their logo is different than on my screen, but they are the
yeah.
only team with one player remaining. Ideally, they would want a support because they have 3 DPS, 2 tanks, and 1 support.
Who's the staller? Is it Apollo? Oh, it's Apollo. That may be why they're thinking. They're thinking hard.
Yep. Thinking about
They're
what
thinking.
possibly have
on
as the
their
last pick.
roster. Ah.
Yeah, they have thinking on their roster, and they're thinking about their next support player.
Roan.
Stop.
Yeah, we
poor
do
Roan.
need to be stopped. Please, someone help us.
Hey guys, I bought the battle pass today, purely for Winton. Because I don't really
Winton.
play this game much, and the only reason I want it, I'm like level 15 in the battle pass or something, and I had to pay £8.39 to get the full battle pass and get a Winton.
See, I like the Battle Pass theme. I like the Mirror Universe
But do you
theme.
not have me?
I don't have you added. No.
I'm Solomon 2456, which used to be my Discord as well, but
Everyone had him.
everyone add me. Solomon 2456. Look,
Exotic.
well, I have you on Steam. It doesn't matter. Exotic.
Add me on BNet. I have words for you? Huh? What do we know about Exotic?
People always has
Played
words for me.
2 seasons of BPL.
On
Is that it?
whatever
Is
that
it-
+4 is, because it's a combo team, that one.
What?
What was it?
Wait, why is that
Oh,
not
draw
showing up on
this.
there?
Yes,
why
it's
is draw
draw
this not
4
showing
and
up?
peep this, which became draw this.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. 28k.
28k going to
That
Beak
seems
Check.
low.
They
No,
claim
that
they're the
is pretty
second
big.
place GOAT, so Beak Check, congratulations on second place.
Feels pretty low for me, but what do you think, chatters?
I mean, Exotic had some good good records to their name. I'm surprised they went for that low, considering they were on Forsaken last season.
Dude, I don't have BNet like anywhere important because I just play Watch through Steam. But fine.
See, I added you on BNet, so
Request sent Solomon. Please accept ASAP.
Bowsy, I sent you a friend request. Wonderful.
Loving the Galactic Gophas. As we get Froggy, put it by Cineram. It's GM5
Draft
in
up
season
here.
8.
Froggy is up to the draft.
What I said.
Prefer
Well,
just
it
not-
didn't load on my screen. Sorry.
Froggy,
I've
are you
honestly
getting
not been
hyped?
sent a friend request.
You've been in chat like the last 2 nights, and I accept and now you don't hype. What is this?
Froggy,
At Froggy, come on, wake up, wake up!
170 is pretty high.
There we go, Froggy's hype.
4 teams can get on us.
Froggy, hype yourself in the chat. You got like 10 seconds.
And Bukaton and 9ix are watching.
They're a Tracer player. And Sojourn and Widow. That map pool with a Widowmaker might be good.
Could be pretty good.
What's your critical hit accuracy on Widow? Well,
As
I guess you don't have to
J-
you're going to 9ix.
You're going to 9ix as their 4th DPS player.
Congratulations. Good luck.
Good luck indeed. One of your players, one of your teammates, or yourself are flexing. Actually, no, you can't flex. One of your teammates is flexing.
They could pick up the rest of their team now. They have 3 spots left to pick up 2 supports and a tank.
Yep.
They just have 4 DPS.
Yeah, that is true. 4 DPS. Be like the San Francisco Shock with their DPS line.
It is important usually to have a pretty flexible lineup because you are required to play for every match that you're available for. So
Yeah, as we have Fainter up to the plate next. Played in the Kitsune League Suzu Showdown last. Also has casted a few matches over the past couple of tournaments.
they are a main support, by the way. Even though they have Echo up there, they play Lucio, a little bit of Ana, some Baptiste, but mostly Lucio. So
It's a
They're
bidding war
actually-
between Ambukaton and This Is My Cat.
boom, boom. Shoreline Pie, you go away. Go back to A League.
Yeah, go back to your A League.
This is C League. I know you got lost.
Took the wrong turn at Albuquerque.
Where'd you go to Albuquerque?
Have you never seen Looney Tunes? That's like a
I have.
common line in Looney Tunes.
No, I know. I know. But why would you go to Albuquerque?
If you want, I don't know.
Where did Painter go? Painter went
They went to
the
Ambukaton.
Ambukaton. I started saying, "Where's my hairbrush?" before we went live, and Bowsy didn't know it, and that made me really sad. You did trap. Chasey abuses you, Target? Oh my gosh.
All right. Next up is Beak Check, who are still looking for their final player with $241,000 to do exactly that.
I think the only people who can stop them is... Okay, no, there's 2 teams, it looks like, who can stop them if they put a player up.
Yep, the 2 teams that can stop them are Cashbots and the 9IX. And they're bringing up Water. Water, I believe they were formerly known as Drinkwater. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, Knock, but Water, multiple different teams that they played on. Known for Tranquility, but coming over here to BPL.
Apparently not the Drinkwater that's played in a Solomon GG event before. I made that mistake, combining their things. It's not them.
And they are going to beat check to complete the first roster of the Z League. Beat check all 7 of their players. Ash Thursday, Dunk, Solar, Lunar, Mega Mulani, Exotic, and Water.
At team management.
All right, we'll see if we get Ash Thursday here to talk about their drafting process and see if they are satisfied with their lineup.
One of our captains for B League clicked on it because I linked it, and now they're sitting in there.
We have 5s coming up to the roster or the auction this time. Submitted up by Water Coup.
5s, I'm pretty sure.
There is some love. They did play in Snowdown Summit. Is that Snowdown Summit this season? I assume so.
That
Crisis.
No,
that is Snowdown. Yep.
D, so yeah.
As they are going to be going to Water Coup for $5,000. Fives goes for $5,000. There's no better script you could write. And now the other Noodle, Danger Noodle, coming up to the plate.
Ash Thursday.
Ash Thursday coming in.
Check is complete.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I think it went pretty well. I gotta be honest, it's funny. I think I was one of the first people to draft. I drafted Donk right away, and I think I caught myself by surprise because I had like limits, for each player. But I was like, well, I'm not gonna let him go for less than this amount. And then I just got him, and I was like, oh, okay. And I just kind of rolled with it. Mostly, I'm just happy I got both Lunar and Solar because he named Bunny.
I didn't even recognize that.
That's certainly one way to go through an auction.
It made me happy. I mean, what else is there to life?
Yeah. Well, good luck. Make sure you go to the new article and read up on how soothing is going to work. And we'll see you around.
All right.
GG's,
Thank
good draft.
you.
GG's. In the midst of
that happened, yeah.
Danger Noodle going over to the 9IX, ruining their streak of getting only DPS players.
Yeah, they are a flex support player.
Yep, flex support player. Again, do not confuse them for Noodle. As Azure Harp is now up to the plate here for Cashbots. And is this going to be a 1K player? No, Watercoo stepped in.
Their main role is support, by the way. They're not DPS.
They have Ash as their favorite hero, but they do like playing support, and they're going to be going to Cashbots for $3,000.
This is why auctioneers should not watch the stream, because the hero means nothing.
Right.
Because you can
the
go.
Hero means nothing. You could put it anything.
Before, you can go to your profile right now and you can change that hero to whatever you want.
Yep. Even if you're not a tank player, you can set it to Diva. Even if you're not a support player, you can set it to Kiriko. It does not matter.
Probably shouldn't tell you guys that.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't be saying that. Because then it gets very confusing in the team graphics for the broadcast when we have like 5 Kirikos. Yet only 1 support player.
Yeah, that's fair. Who are we waiting on? This is my cat.
We are waiting. We're
Era.
Yep, we're waiting on This Is My Cat to draft up the next player here. And we'll see.
I got pinged. Why'd I get pinged?
Uh-oh.
Lousy Knock. Make sure to stay hydrated. No,
I have a quarter bottle of water next to me. As Canada, excuse me.
Canada, yeah.
I mispronounced that very badly. Canada coming into the draft. First place last season, and is going for $2,000 to Ambugaton. That is 2 former champions and 2 former players for GAG on Ambugaton.
Yeah, I'll give you a little bit of explanation there. They have not played a lot of ranked since that win. So if you look at their SRs, they were actually the second lowest person in the auction there. But
insane.
But they're a bit washed, but they could be really good for that team.
As we head over now to Cobalt, being drafted up by 9ix, former player for Boosted Academy. Unfortunately, they had to play with Bubba Wyatt, but Koala Kings are going to try to reunite them with Bubba Wyatt here as they try to draft up for them.
Looks like they do play mostly Lucio and ranked because they don't want to throw and play Lifeweaver.
They are also a collegiate level coach.
Yeah.
Yep, they're a collegiate level coach and a collegiate main support, and they're going to the 9ix to fill out their support line.
Are they European? Who knows?
That's a good question. We'll have to discuss that.
I have to poke fun at Jace. Oh, I love it. I always have the European team.
Jay's known for having that European powerhouse team. As next up is Ambugaton, who now have 5 players to their name, and are going to be booting up Mello, former player for the Devil Dukes in the Snowdown Summit. Kind of barfed in my mouth there for a bit, and you already see Navino bidding heavy, knowing how powerful this is. If I recall, Gag was a former player under Navino in the Marsupial Org, so this is Marsupial Org versus Marsupial Org veteran battling it out in a bidding war for Mello.
Apparently there was an issue with Canada. There would have been more money going for Canada, but Solomon's website is stinky.
It is the first one went really fast.
Well,
the first one apparently.
Canada,
well, go for 2K.
Canada, Canada messes up everything sometimes. As Mello is going to be going to Ambugaton for $103,000.
That's following Canada. That's 2 in a row for them. We flip with the clip.
I said 103, not 3,000. Oh yeah, never mind. I messed up. Resolve up to the plate now. Being drafted up by... Excuse me, I'm going to have to check that. That's by Apollo, and already a bidding war ensues between multiple different teams. Unfortunately, Apollo not going to be able to get the player that they drafted up.
Resolve is they peak GM1. Looks like they play Brig, Anamoira, and Lucio. So
can provide a good, stable support line as Navino looks for their first support player, and they are going to get it. The Koala Kings are going to get Resolve on their roster. Their first support player.
Well, looks like we get to Yap, Bowsy. We've taken a pause. Solomon's going to see if what happened with Canada's auction is something that they can maybe fix quick.
Cool.
We still have 19 people remaining.
19 people in the draft, so there's still
slots,
a little bit over a dozen slots remaining for C League, and a lot of good players in the lineup as well that are still looking to be picked up. Fork, who recently played was the Season 4 C League champion and former player for state-mandated team, so has some experience at the top level. Who else would you think is noticeable in the lineup, Doc? Well, I see M. If this is the M I'm thinking about, M was a former Tranquility player as well.
Yeah.
FedEx.
Sorry, I'm editing roles.
That's fine. FedEx, who was a member of Boosted Academy alongside Bubba Wyatt. Hippie, known production expert over in Tranquility. Played on Void back in the Snowdown Summit.
Yeah. You're also guaranteed that Hippie will play a lot this season because they just came up with a Transformers collab, and they are number one Transformers fan. So
100%, they are a Transformers fan, and they were frothing at the mouth earlier today when the Season 11 trailer dropped.
So please hire Hippie for all your production needs because they are going to need a lot of money.
Yeah, there are also there are other production people here still on the draft list. You have Hunter Tane.
Yeah.
Hunter Tane on the list. You have Megalast, who's known for their casting as well, a little bit here and there. You also have this person named HV Bowsy64, who apparently has done some casting overall. Yeah, I don't know. New person to me. I've never heard of this guy. If you really want to get deep, Mr. Yeti, former caster for Tranquility, the commissioner for Tranquility, still waiting in the wings, waiting to see if they get picked up.
Mr. Yeti cast into a chat cast?
Mr. Yeti casts in Twitch chat, does cast.
It's crazy.
And speaking of Trank, sorry, I had to do this for this one person. Kiddo, also a former Tranquility member, coming in this season.
You gonna take that, Bowsy, by the way?
What?
You taking that? Look at Twitch chat. What the fuck do you mean by that, Bowsy? I run laps around you, kid, says Mr. Yeti.
I wasn't meaning to insult you in any way. Well, I don't know what you took as an insult there. I know you run laps around me. You ran Tranquility. Though I did take over the Iris podcast. I meant going real deep in terms of the amount of players here. I'm looking like down in the list. You're down in the list. That's what I'm trying to mention. Sorry, I did not mean to make you feel bad. Jersey Mike's order, American sub, with lettuce, pickle, and oil and vinegar.
Whatever the one with ham and bacon is. I think it's like number 8 or 7. I don't know.
I think that is an American sub.
I like the bacon.
Hunter, thank you, Hunter Tane, for having my back in that situation.
What do we yap about here? We could talk about. I'm not going to show it anywhere, but we could talk about. We've been talking recently about the map pools. Not the map pool, but the map rotation, right? So if you don't know, for all you new people, BPL has 5 weeks of the regular season where we tell you what maps you're going to play. It's just like the Overwatch League used to be. So we have to figure out what order, because we now have 5. We have 5 modes, and soon to be 6. So that's going to be really strange.
Yeah.
So, are you guys excited? What mode do you guys want to play most?
I would like to play Control the most. Control actually is my favorite map type. Mostly because I'm
banning Jazz Jack.
Okay, yeah, thank you. I agree with that sentiment.
I'm timing you all out.
Also, yep, M in the chat. I'll also vouch for M's former tank partner long ago, Lego My Ego, I believe, if I'm correct on that. Lego My Ego, another Tranquility veteran. I could be wrong in that statement, and I apologize, M, if I am. You also have Phoebe Wonder.
We are waiting on Solomon to maybe fix an issue with the auction. So
yep.
We'll play with this for a little bit.
Yep, we are waiting for the auction to get fixed up, and then we will get back in to it. We're either going to be re-auctioning a player, or we're going to be heading into Cinerem for their auction pick. That's still to be determined, though. But yeah, definitely is going to be an interesting C League based on the teams we have so far. If you had to take let's do way too early predictions.
Oh,
Look at the rosters we have right now and tell me which one is winning the championship.
Well, obviously Watercue. I mean, look at that.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm not biased.
Fair point.
Apparently, we're going to redo Canada. They went too quick. It was broken, so Canada's going to get removed from Ambugation there. Went for 2K.
Yep, so 2K will be refunded back to Ambugation, and we're going to be redistributing Canada. Because Canada's so great that they need to be drafted twice.
Who was the first person?
Donk was the first. Donk was the first person that got drafted twice.
Oh, Canada,
our home and native land.
Yeah. I'll stop singing. I won't ruin your messages.
No worries. I would sing, but I haven't. I only took chorus in high school, not college. It's been 5 years since I've last sung in public, or last sung in an environment. Canada deleted. Yes, Hunter Tane.
Oh. Yeah. So fun issue with this. So Gagnow is going into this with less money than they started, because they spent $103,000 on Mello after the Canada auction. So we'll have to see if Canada. Yeah, that'll be interesting.
So that is related to something that we have not mentioned. We mentioned, of course, that every team has $700,000. You don't start with $700,000, however. You can see just barely on some of these teams there is that red margin that unlocks after a certain amount of money has been taken out of your account. So some of these teams have not had as much money unlocked because of that. So now, unfortunately, GAG does not have all of their money unlocked after drafting, after losing Canada.
Yeah, for instance, if you look at Koala Kings right now on the screen, they have 21K, but like if they spent 21,000 on their 6th player, they'd have 0 to spend on the last. So we had to implement this, I think, back in like season 3 or something, or season 2, maybe, I don't know.
Yep, it's basically the bankruptcy protector. It keeps you having a certain amount of money just in case you happen to spend all of yours on before you hit the 7-player mark.
Yeah, you know what's funny? I learned about this last auction during Rally Rumble. I don't pay attention.
See, I learned about it, I think, at the same time as you.
Yeah.
And yet I can describe it. I described it pretty well, I think. So
You did, yeah. I've been here since like what it was Beta Brawl 2 or whatever.
Beta Brawl 2, and I've been here since BPL. Technically, season 4 is when I started casting. Though I did know the BPL teams from season 3 because Hayden Overwatch team competed in a tournament that was a combination between BPL and Tranquility and all those like community tournaments. So
looks like all the captains are slowly rejoining voice. Talking, figuring some stuff out.
Yeah, seems like it. The only person who's not there is Ash Thursday, who is, again, finished with their roster. The only person to finish with their roster so far.
7, 8. We're missing 2 more. No, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, we're missing 3.
Yeah, we are missing 3 people.
Hera?
Yeah, Paracelsus is not there.
Jace. Drayton?
Jace is not there, and Drayton is not there either, no. Yeah. So all 3 of those are currently missing from the VC.
No one wants to play Risk of Rain. Well, no one wants to play Overwatch either.
Yeah, no one wants to play Overwatch.
That's actually it's like a big thing. Like, it's hard to require comp games for like these events. Because who wants to go play ranked games? There's the unhinged people like Shoreline Pie who plays like 200 games on their main, and then they also play like 100 plus on their second. It's silly. But who really plays comp anymore?
I know, right? Like, I stopped playing comp. I only played comp last time after the tank changes because I was like, oh yeah, tank is so back. We're not so back. We're suffering. Help. Please, stop buffing Mauga. Stop buffing Cass.
Hey, I'm so excited to see what they do with Cass tomorrow. So excited.
Please nerf Fan the Hammer, for crying out loud. Please.
You just sit there and you hold right click.
Hold right click. You're a right. All Cass is a right click, Randy, and the tanks have to suffer.
Oh,
we aren't allowed to play the game.
I've got our ad of the night. Everyone who submitted a Snowdown prediction bracket, go into the general chat and ping Teku and ask where that is. Because they still haven't done that from Snowdown like 3 months ago. So where is my money, Teku-Gen? I don't know what's going on anymore. We're just gonna win. Captains are slowly filtering in and out. You have one, PV. Wait, what?
Uh-oh.
Why is the Salma GG bot might be down?
Ooh, that's not good.
Wait, let me try here.
Is Solomon GG down?
Maybe.
Did Canada crash Solomon's website? No, I don't think so.
He could be restarting it if he's trying to fix something.
You could. Hey, Knock, how long can you keep chat entertained?
I could. You can survive.
Okay, because I need to go for 1 minute, so I'll be right back.
Okay. Actually, get a second gun. I don't know about that one. You got me, Hunt. You're gonna come in. You're gonna undeafen. Join me. Need some yappage here.
Are you good there, Knock?
No, I don't. I'm prod. Thank you. The casters are joining.
Yeah,
the
casters are here. Hello.
I'm prod for a reason. All right, I sit behind the camera and I look at the Overwatch game. I don't, Who's my favorite BPL person? Oh, okay. Well, never mind. We're going to Canada. What do you guys think about Canada? Do Canada's go for more?
Oh, probably not a whole lot more.
Not a whole lot, but probably more than the 2K, because that was like a steal. 100%.
Yeah. Already up to 11.
Of course, right when I leave, all the action starts, just like my life with the Boston Uprising.
What?
That's such an obscure reference there, Bowsy.
I don't even know. I don't know I don't know.
The Boston Uprising always reverse swept. So why would I watch the first? I never watch if they're down 0-2. I leave, then they reverse sweep.
Maybe you're the problem.
Maybe I am a Boston Uprising fan. I'm smelly in that regard. But we already have a lot of people bidding for Ambugaton, including Gag. Canada.
Uh-oh.
I'm tired. Ambugaton was on my screen. I looked at that. Guess what? They're getting Canada back. This time for
74.
71. I was trying to do the math in my head how much more. So
77 and
more.
72 more.
Math.
Oh, math indeed.
Yeah, my favorite Australian is Muselk.
Wow.
Anyone? Any deep cuts? What was the last time you played Overwatch? Like 3 years ago?
I don't remember.
Oh, I got picked. Why am I being picked?
Oh yeah, I do remember what you're talking about now. Yep.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay, so apparently we are going way back. Okay. So we are taking Canada off the books, Cobalt off the books, Mellow off the books, and Resolve. Everyone after Canada, we are just going back in time. So
yeah, because obviously the issue with Mellow being the next draft for Ambugaton messed up Gag's roster way too much. So the end result is go back in time so that Mellow in Canada never happened and restart from scratch. So we're going back to Jace's pick here. So the 9IX will pick the next player to start, and we'll see if they decide to go for Cobalt again or if they're going to try to go for another support player.
That's a lot. That's a really long list of people to go through here.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking they'll probably stick to the same thing. They are still missing a support.
Yeah.
That is true.
Jace is a bit sad. They think they got away with a steal for
Cobalt.
For Cobalt. So.
That's fair.
This why you'll need a union.
Yes, this is why the C League Union exists. Which, if you're willing to help join the union and make sure that C League Chem got broadcasted, please let someone know.
I'm taking it down from the inside. Don't worry.
Oh, you're taking down the union?
Wow.
Yeah, I'm a union buster.
Knock on wood, acting like Amazon out here.
Whoa! Back it up.
I will back it up indeed.
Whoa!
I'm gonna back it up as far as I can because we are on Twitch.
Wow.
Do not worry.
Yeah,
I have a
Prime
game. I have a Prime Gaming subscription. So
yeah, me too. I use mine on Sleepy. Who do you guys use yours on?
I use mine on Proton John.
Proton John. What do they do?
They do variety gaming.
Okay.
They own over 10,000 games.
Ooh,
I do not have Amazon Prime. I am a recipient, though, of Amazon Prime subs. So that works in my favor.
There you go.
Wow. The more aggressive shout out of watch me.
Yes.
As we're back to Cobalt, 9IX almost got them for 1K, but now other people are starting to bid, and I swear to God, if they go for 5K again, I'm going to have a high sense of deja vu. Okay. Nope. This is my cat ruins that.
I mean, this is my cat is also looking for a support, so...
They are looking for a support. They do have Bunny already, but a second support would not be the worst thing in the world.
No, you do need a second support.
You do
What
need
the hell, Howsy? You need 2 supports.
I know,
Well,
but it would be good to have a dedicated support instead of having someone flex onto support. Is what
you
my
just put a hit scan on flex DP on flex support and you're fine. It's the same thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes. Yeah, sure.
And it's going to be 9IX getting Cobalt back, having to pay $6,000
6K
extra,
more. Yep,
but
6K.
will get Cobalt back
We
into
can
their
do
range.
math. Let's go.
Let's go.
Mathematics is my specialty. 2 plus
More
2 equals
college.
fish.
More
I
people
I did grade
in
the
the
college.
chat just means more brain cells to math.
Exactly.
Do I think Hippie's gonna get drafted?
Of course.
Let me see where Hippie is on my list. I think it's gonna be rough Hippie. You might get there on the name recognition. Wait, wait. I can't find you. My list.
Hippie is
Oh,
your list is different than mine.
Oh, Hippie, you might. Yeah, that's
You
a pretty
might.
good chance.
Yeah, you pretty good SR numbers up there, so maybe there's a chance.
Oh, Hippie's there. Hippie's there.
There is audit. Mara is confused here. Mara, let me know you can hear us again, then I'll explain why. Okay.
Yeah, we are a little confused.
So Canada went for 2K. They went too fast. So basically, Solomon undid all of them because Gag was going to have $103,000 less to bid for Canada, as well as Navino for Koala Kings was going to have 133 less. So we're just kind of going back in time a little bit.
Yeah. So we're going back to where Canada was. You see Canada down there at 2K. Every player in between the two Canadas, it was basically removed. Canada was redrafted, and now we're going on to Ambukaton's next pickup, which could be Mello. It could be someone different. It depends on what Gag is thinking about now that they had to pay $72,000 more for their tank.
True.
2, 3. Captains are very confused. Solomon is currently trying to put out fires. We appreciate it, man.
Yeah, Solomon. We respect Solomon for everything that they've been able to do, from making this website in the first place to making just so we could have everything to making the broadcast work.
I hate Solomon for that. He sucks. Okay.
Wow.
I cannot do prod for anyone else except for Solomon G anymore because I get so mad that it's not Solomon GG because it's so easy to do prod with.
Sounds like a skill issue then by that point.
Yeah, that does sound like a skill issue.
But like, why would I deal with other stuff if I could just work for Solomon? It's like, oh,
What?
yeah. I'm talking about how you ruined doing prod for me because everyone else is like difficult, and I can just do Solomon GG stuff. It's so easy.
Anyway, going out of order, Resolve is now up, not Mellow.
Hi.
So Resolve.
I have information from the issues that happened there.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
this stemmed from me being a bad coder. Who would have thought?
Wow. Can't
Oh, that's
believe
that
Crazy.
money.
I know the auction for Canada went uber quick because I don't know how it got to this piece of code, but it did. I added some bits of code, which is I was talking about yesterday, of if they bid 1K, it'll go really fast. However, somehow it triggered on the first bid of 1K and went immediate. But I think there was also a disconnect between what people saw on the client. So it was like, oh, you got 10 seconds, and it was actually 5 seconds and insta closed.
Ooh.
So that was really fucked up. So we were like, okay, let's just redo Canada because that makes sense. But then the other ones, the other
Mellow,
couple
Robotic,
that-
Mellow, Resolve, and Cobalt.
they all. It's butterfly effect, right? Like if Canada goes for a different price, and Gag was saying like, well, I would have played Mellow differently, knowing that I got Canada for 2K, all that kind of stuff. So we went back and reset from Canada, and they first were like, well, let's do those 4 again. But then thinking about it, it doesn't make sense to force put up the same 4 players, because surely we want that flexibility. We have branched the timeline. We've gone back to Canada, branched into a new timeline where Canada's now gone for 74 instead.
Yeah.
And so I just let them run from here. So we are back on live. Mellow is still in the pool. Has not been signed yet, even though that says it has. And Resolve, instead of going to
Koala Kings is now going to This Is My Cat.
It's been priced out by.
They've escaped the marsupials.
They escaped marsupial.
They
You
went
should be-
to
you
the
should be-
cats.
You should be thanking Bunny and Para right now if you're
Anyone
Resolve.
know the true marsupial lore? Can anyone give it to me?
Oh, not in one stream.
Oh, there's too
No.
much. There's too much.
You're
someone
gonna
write
need a
asking-
feature-length documentary to
You're
describe
asking
it.
a lot in this one stream. No.
I expect someone within the year to give me a 2-hour YouTube documentary about the marsupials.
Who
Well,
said
guess
it
what?
was gonna just be 2 hours?
Mello is now up
least.
to the draft, thanks
There
in
you
part to Apollo.
Yeah.
And the Koala Kings are trying to take them in as well. So we'll see
Again,
who gets Mello.
Might not be all mentally there. They said keep up the good work to staff. What good work? We don't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
We hear yapping.
We're yappers. That's all we are. It looks like it's once again the marsupial rivalry between the marsupial org manager and the marsupial org veteran, Navino versus Gag.
And for the same player. Because this was the
So
exact
Mello-
same situation.
Mello went
Who is
to
also a former
Yucatan?
marsupial org member. They played for Devil Dukes in Stone Down Summit.
Oh no!
What a weird
that's
set of
also a marsupial?
circumstances.
Oh my god!
Devil Dukes is a marsupial org, yes.
Yes.
Oh god!
Again, I told you,
There's so
Koala
many.
Kings, Joey Esports, Quokka Queens, Devil Dukes, and the Billings Boomers are all confirmed
They
marsupial
must run
orgs.
out eventually. A marsupial,
There was
right?
one also named after wombats. There was also
Yeah, Wombat Warriors, I think.
Wombat Warriors, yeah. I don't know the full lore. Again, I only know the Tranquility portion. Also, noteworthy from Wooly, Mello also played for Koala Kings in Tranquility. So
Yay! It's just
This is-
Mortal
back
wombats.
to the
And Wallaby Warlords. There you go. Thank you.
yeah, Mortal Wombats. I remember casting them in League Zero, I believe, once.
Oh yeah, now I was
Oh, no,
also
that was a
remembering
different
the wisdom teams that were also in the marsupial org.
Yep, marsupial org spans hundreds
Wow.
of generations and way too many people.
This is a lot of money going
This
in
is a
for
lot
people
of money
going
for
150.
Mello.
Okay, what did Mello hit at 103 the last time?
Yeah,
Something
but
like that.
with people with only 150 now for Ambugaton.
No.
But they're gonna get
go.
Mello back in their favor, so Ambugaton gets the exact same roster. At the end of the day,
2K
after
less.
all those changes, the only player that was on a different team from where they were in the first run was Resolve. They went to This Is My Cat instead of Koala Kings, which again, I see as an absolute win. You're not on the Koala Kings.
Navino
And now
apparently
it's
said it went exactly as Navino predicted, apparently. So,
There you go.
apparently Navino is just a god.
Mine God.
Great.
Yeah.
Debating
Great.
people.
I mean, that's what this auction is at the end of the day.
All right, who do we have up next? We got
We got Pyojin.
Oh.
Yoshi.
Pyojin, formerly a player for Plague Doctors back in Season 5. And multiple other teams, including a second place finish for Unpopular Demand and Unpopular Demand 2.
They're
Oh,
just
that's
like
a-
every other player as well. They want one final run in a competitive Overwatch team. Just like
Just
everyone
one
else,
more
it'll be their last one, right?
Last one.
quote unquote,
Sure.
last one.
Well, they're going to
Quote,
get that last run with Ambugaton as Gag signs them as their final player. Ambugaton now is complete with Gag, Koi, Agodago, Fainter, Canada, and Mello on their side.
Gag, if you want to join up on the
Bowsy.
waiting room.
It's
As
you.
we have-
It's Bowsy time.
Bowsy!
I am officially
Hype
now
yourself.
in the draft. Getting
Let's go,
up by
Bowsy.
Reinhardt Rally, former player for state-mandated team, also played for Strix back in Tranquility. A lot of
One
experience
Bowsy
with
puck.
shot calling and whatnot. I'm also fine with being a
Bowsy,
sub.
Bowsy,
Guys,
Bowsy
please,
sweeping out my ears
please.
attack.
Let's go, 1K!
Come on,
Listen, I'm fine with at least getting in. That's all I care about. That's all I care about. I get to play. Thank you,
He's in there.
Spooky.
+9 for the team. Love to see it.
Oh.
Would recommend putting him on track if you want the extra haha funnies.
Yeah, welcome to the bench. Welcome to the bench, Bowsy.
It's fine. I can't make the kickoff clash anyway. Hi, Gag.
Oh.
Hey,
And-
Bowsy.
Here we
and,
go.
Let's go, Bowsy! Let's go! You got him!
Yeah, Bowsy.
Bowsy, my
That's that
dude.
kid.
Hell yeah.
Alright, how do you feel, Gag and Koi?
We got a ton of players that we wanted.
We got
Very happy
Mello.
about
I'm,
that.
I'm happy to get Mello.
Mello, my boy. Love
How do you
love
feel about
Mello.
losing that 70k? You know, you
Look,
could have
it
ended
did-
with a whole
it-
100 something.
It didn't matter in the end.
I
I
think.
feel bad for some captains that did get shafted.
Yeah,
by
I think a couple teams lost the war in that one, but it's okay.
I mean, it's only Navino. That's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
Okay,
it's
well-
mostly
Navino, who cares?
it's mostly Navino, but yeah.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Good to see it.
Yeah, but
Well-
looking to have a lot of fun this season. Got my boy Koi. Me and him on
Okay.
Farah and Mercy. We're gonna get
Yeah,
it
we
done.
got-
team.
We got 3 Mirage players. Let's go.
Surely this can't go wrong.
Surely.
Yeah,
Surely.
Surely not.
Teams
Pretty
that
scary.
keep playing over and over together always do well, right?
Of course. Every time.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. That's
So
pretty much all we
144.
want to say.
Oh, that went up
You
fast.
Well, thank you, and good
Yeah.
luck.
GG's, good luck.
Thanks.
FedEx, a tank player, by the way, just went to Cashbots
Yep.
in a bidding war with Waterq. So,
That
Still
was
got-
that was
still a lot of
Cashbot's
teams.
4th player. Cashbots has the least amount of players right now, or they
There's
did have the
12
least amount of players. Now they're
Yeah.
tied for the least amount of players with Cinerem and the Koala Kings.
Where's my button? I don't have a button for this. I had to put it through Airtable. It's really fucked up.
rolled. Yep,
Next
rolled.
up
CPU
is,
is still not really.
Next
What?
up is Layla for the draft, which excuse me for a second while I say what their message to us is. Rah!
Thank you.
Yep.
They also
Yeah.
said that to the staff.
Yeah, they
And
also
then they
did
gave
say
us,
that.
I appreciate it, but they gave me all of their account. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. When does it end?
What,
How do you have
which counts?
that much time for Overwatch?
They
Wait.
gave me they gave us 7 battle tags.
The back to
They go to
back for
Cashbots.
Cashbots.
Cashbot's getting their 5th player now, and now having almost a solid core. They just need a DPS player.
Now just have your tank place DPS. Easy.
I know we
FedEx-
asked for
I mean,
all of them,
FedEx
Layla,
played in-
but I don't
FedEx-
expect it.
FedEx played in Boosted Academy as a DPS, so I wouldn't be surprised if FedEx fluxed over if they could.
Yeah, just ship him over to DPS.
I appreciate it, Layla. We don't check them very well. We probably should.
Well,
They're kind of good for our own reference. So yeah. Also, Raw. Thank you. Congratulations. Good luck in Cashbots. What are we looking here?
Kiddo up to the plate, another Tranquility veteran. And also played in Kitsune League, Kitsune League, and a few BPL events here and there.
at what point are they no longer veterans and just refugees?
When Tranquility ends in
A
a
couple
week
weeks,
or
yeah.
2.
Yeah.
By the way, when they sent in their profile to us, they had in season 10 they only had 3 hours on Wrecking Ball. No other heroes played. So
I respect.
yeah, that's a lot. They played Zarya though in season 8 and Orisa, and they're going to Cashbots. Cashbots
Cashbots
3
cleaning
in a
up.
row.
3 in a row for Cashbots, cashing in at
161K.
the late end with $171,000 to pick up one single player. The only team with that, there are only 2 other teams with that much money: Reinhardt Rally and Jace's org.
There are 4 teams with over 100K and one player left. That's
Insane.
wild.
Very much insane.
That's not normal for C, is it?
Good steals. Good steals.
Good. I mean, yeah, you're
Good steals.
getting good value out of
Good
your
value,
money.
yeah.
Honestly,
Look at Para's broadcast.
Wait, what?
25 in
Para.
total for you. Yeah, well, here's one of them.
Oh, PV.
Phoebe Wonder.
I wonder if KK's getting on this.
I wouldn't be surprised. I believe this is yet another Tranquility veteran.
Yeah,
Oh, Solomon.
expect it.
Oh, that be it.
Is the bot down? I couldn't do the app and associate player.
Hmm.
I can't associate players anymore with the Discord commands.
Skillish
Phoebe Wonder going over
That might
to
be-
the Koala Kings for $11,000.
Nice.
And M is now up to the draft, courtesy of Jace. Again, they call me M
They're a
in the
tank
Twitch
player?
chat. Tank player.
Play
Former
Maga,
Tranquility
Ramacha,
player.
Orisa, Zarya.
Yep.
A little bit of Diva.
Yes, I remember back in Tranquility Season 9, they hit multiple Diva bombs in a single match. So they are a very good Diva player. I'm very excited to see M this season in C League. We'll have to see what team they're playing for.
They also are eligible in the other roles with the same SR for support and a little bit lower on damage.
Yep,
So a
and
lot
they
of
are going to be
flexibility there.
the final pickup for Jace and the 9IX for $92,000, setting that roster with 4 DPS, 2 supports, and a single tank and M.
Mhm.
Oh, I lied. I was looking at the wrong person. They're tanking DPS.
Oh,
are a bit
new
lower.
veteran.
Khan, a veteran to BPL,
From Atomic all the way on season 3.
3rd and 4th place with
Cool, there's
Winston's
ones.
Wingeria last season.
Good luck, Charm. Or maybe just the best player.
Wait, what?
Huh?
No shot, right?
No
No
way.
shot.
No way
No
does a
shot.
former champ go for
my
1,000,
God.
but Apollo get a steal for $1,000, finishing out their roster at the same time.
Dang.
Wow.
As
16 to go.
Jace is here to talk about the 9IX completion.
Hello.
How you feeling?
Honestly, good. I didn't expect to have this much money left over. I know it looks like we've got 4 DPS players, but obviously we just don't. Like,
Yeah.
we've got multiple role flexibility. We also just got one of the best tanks left in the auction, like right at the end. So I'm happy with that. That sounds
This person
good.
is a quick play warrior, by the way, apparently, and they play DPS.
Or cringe, or
Cringe.
Yeah, cringe.
fair. Honestly, comp is cringe.
Yeah. Well,
So real.
anything else to say, Jace? Otherwise, good luck in your season, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know. Classic Jace team. Just Jace and a bunch of new BPL players. So
How many Europeans you got? Do you know?
I've probably only me.
What?
We have some
What are you
Pacific.
doing?
We have some Pacific players as well.
I can't believe it.
I used my EU quota to. I made a deal with the Devil. I didn't draft any EU players, but then I got my Sayonara team with Laser Gap and Phone all on one roster. So,
Okay.
All right.
yeah, the soul of European Overwatch has been fed to the Devil and harvested by the Korean gods. So yeah.
Wow.
Anyway, GG's team.
GG's.
All right. Well, GG's. Thank you, Jace.
Bye bye.
And here's
And-
Jinx.
Yep, from one J name to the other as Jinx comes in to talk about theirs. How you
The
feeling?
real BPL team Jinxed.
Oh. I think I did decent. And by decent, I mean really good.
Mm-hmm.
I got
What's your best pickup?
Feed Stacker, of course.
Yeah.
I got me, Feed, Tim Week, Core, Gestures, reunited. I got Thinking Con, great players. Hyper Knight, GOAT, the only mid on this team is Pomko, but that's just because Pomko.
Yeah. Only so much you can do
love
with
you, Pomko. Other than that, yeah, no, great
that. It's
team.
Kamek.
Ooh,
All the money.
That's Spooky's team complete. Reinhardt Rally now has their roster with fittingly 3 tank players.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
A lot of
Well,
OGs in this one. Should be
Thank
fun
you,
time.
Jinx. Good luck in your season.
yeah, I will have the best of luck.
You have all the luck.
All right.
And now we have Spooky coming in.
Reinhardt in C League.
What's up, chat?
The man who took a chance on the caster turned SMT player turned now Reinhardt Rally enthusiast.
What is this now? Like MDD 4? Something like that.
Spooky's muted now.
Yeah, I was,
died.
because my Alexa was going the fuck off. But, my team was a complete steal. I'm the best team of all time, because this is what everyone says.
Rainy Moon might go for nothing, by the way. Well,
Yeah, I was talking to Jan about this, and we're like, yeah, this is probably their best player that they can pick up.
Oh.
Oh, they got drafts in for Rainy Moon.
Okay. 1K bids, 1K bids.
Do you like my show to draft 171k for KMAC?
I did notice that for a second. I'm like, oh wait, he drafted 171 just to get that final player. Just the ultimate flex move.
I told Jan to just raise the price. And like, how
There we go.
great.
Priced out Cinnamon.
There you go.
There it is.
IP on the bidding.
Yeah. And Rainy Moon goes to Water Q.
That's their second DPS player.
Here, Bowser, you can be the first one in my Discord.
Yippee!
My brand new Discord.
Imagine not inviting people as you go, because that's what I'm doing.
Bro, I could.
What's your best pickup, Spooky, out of this list?
Probably Denji for 82k.
Oh my god, got some real money coming in now.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, Creo de Rio going in for a lot of money, 143 already, and that's going to go instantly to the cash bots to complete their roster.
Yeah, no one could beat
No
that.
one can bid on Creo de Rio.
That's
The cash
so funny.
bots finish out their roster for their second
It's like
DPS.
one of the only times I've seen that. I guess we have a couple teams that are all finished, but that's so funny.
Rainy Moon just came up with
4
our
teams left
tagline,
to
by
go.
the way. One of said, "Let's put the W in Water Q."
That's one way to put it.
Oh my god.
That's one way to put it, I guess. As
Is
we
that
have
Cashbots? Yeah.
no, that's Poofa.
That is
Oh,
Poofa.
that's you did it.
This is on behalf of Cashbots.
Cashbots?
What do you think about Cashbots? Do you think they're gonna win, Poofa? Did you do a good job?
I
Are you
well,
the
I
worst
never like
drafter
to
ever?
say anything out. Shut up. I never like to say anything out of the bat because I think that that's stupid, and I don't want to look stupid because I don't want anyone to quote me.
Everyone get your clips out.
Nuh-uh. I think we did well.
Noted in the chat.
I think it was a struggle that Gag was willing to spend however much on Canada regardless with that whole debacle, because like we had set that we were only going to spend 70k before like that whole thing started, and then we redid it and then didn't spend any money on him. But it is what it is. I'm really happy with our roster. I think that the people that we got were really good. Definitely some sleeper picks here. Sorry, Navino, about Creo as well. Also, Corey had a really good idea, and he said you should get.
Salmon, maybe.
He said you should get.
That auction did show up for one of our captains.
For him.
Maybe.
Okay.
In A Live. Oh, okay, never mind. They're fine.
Oh.
Could
Yeah,
be
I don't know
probably
how
a lag thing.
diagnose this, but
All right. Well, you can probably just fix that right now.
Yeah, I got 6.
Headrammer's up.
Headrammer.
Headrammer, the
Headrammer.
legendary CGL
Console
manager.
players represent.
We
The
are
guy who
getting a
pays
console
me
player in
sometimes.
BPL Season 6. Question
Anyways-
Probably already asleep because he's a boomer.
Of course he is.
You should add player camps for the captains who are drafting. Is what Corey
my
said.
God.
So
Oh,
you can
that
see
would be
them
cool.
molding about the picks and stuff, and I think that's really funny.
That would
That'd
be
be
hilarious.
The
would
Headrammer
be
goes
pretty
to
fun.
Cinerem.
Yep, Headrammer going over to Cinerem. As Epic Shock is next up to
Whoa,
the
we're
plate.
going
that's
fast.
really funny. I don't know where we'd put it, but
You
like
just put it above the bidding war. You'd only use in the bidding war, I think.
yeah, maybe just down the bottom or something.
No one seems to be drafting for Epic Shock.
Wow,
It's gonna
Epic
be
Shock.
easy pickups for Water Coup.
It's back.
That's
Getting
my
their
team.
final player. Knock on wood, getting their final player.
Yeah, I got
And
Jam.
here to talk about
Hi,
his jam.
team. Woo!
Hi,
Did,
Jen.
Hi,
did,
team.
did I do well?
Did I do well?
No, did I do well?
Yeah. Sure. You invited everyone to the server, so yeah.
I did. I've been doing that. You know, I'm goaded.
Yeah.
Rio
I
9.
think I did well.
It's
I
crazy.
think it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I
I
don't
think
even
an
say.
Epic Shock tank lane is very good.
Got number 1 on the leaderboard. Well done.
Yep. That means we win, right? Is
Yeah,
that right?
obviously.
Yeah, easy.
Isn't that
Really?
funny? You
It's
did
very
claim that
funny
you were
that
going to spend a
Gabby's
lot of
there.
money on Noodle. So,
Yeah.
It's quality
said-
done as well.
I said either I would spend a lot of money on Noodle or I'm just gonna get like Koi and Andrew or something like that. So but I'm happy with
Headrammer,
it.
you're on Cinerem.
Yep, you are on Cinerem
Right there on
with
the top.
Tekugen. Tekugen's team. Congratulations.
Yeah, you're a Teku org. Look at you.
God, that is such a Teku team. Looking at the roster, that's really funny.
That is a Teku team indeed.
3 to go.
Also, while we were discussing that, Davino has finished his roster.
3 more to go.
Yay.
Sorry, I
Tyrannosaur.
bar some off as well. As Tyrannosaur is up to the
Team.
plate next year for This Is My Cat. Cinerem has the opportunity to deny the $14,000 This Is My Cat from getting a player. Unfortunately, it does not seem like that they're going to be doing that. Tyrannosaur is going to be going to This Is My Cat.
Well,
This is the point of the auction where everyone just kind of goes
There you
because
go.
everyone knows who they want.
Yep, we have two drafts left. Each team has one, and they get to pick who they want.
So
Cinerem,
Jordan.
no matter what, gets a guaranteed player because they have more money than This Is My Cat, so they can draft as much money as they want for Luster, who is their final pickup.
Do they
Pick
both
up
want
number
them?
237 to BPL Season 6, which is just a crazy amount of players.
many
Guys,
players.
I already got all my players in the Discord in like 10 minutes. It's crazy.
Yeah, I noticed that. That's insane.
Insane.
Luster
Team
is going to be
management get their
going.
availability. Ooh.
Luster is going over to Cinerem to finish out their roster. And now that just leaves one player from This Is My Cat Who will be the final drafted player in BPL Season 6?
Aaron gets the pick of everybody else.
Do the funny.
Do the funny?
That's all I have to say is do the
I'm
funny.
here.
Hello, hello, Drayton.
Knock on wood next.
How you feeling?
Knock on wood.
Next.
I think I won this draft. I'm gonna be honest. Every captain says they won this draft, but like I did not have mustard on my draft plan because I just didn't think they would go for cheap enough that I'd be able to get them, and they went for less than a plat support and they're a master support, so I don't really know what we're doing there. But I have 5 Masters players. Oh no, I only have 3 or 4.
This guy's
I have
flexing
4.
his Masters players, guys.
Listen. In a league where there's like 8, having half of them, Interflux for 200k, that set me up to just win. Mustard for 77k. I was like, this roster is exactly what I was kind of hoping for. Like, there were some players that slipped out just because I went it in on Mustard, but like Fringe is solid, Z is solid, Luster on the bench for 1k. I can just put him in on Widow maps and just insta win. Like, I'm feeling really happy about this team and this roster.
Yeah.
Yeah, could be really good.
Yeah, definitely.
I did count the console player under my Masters player.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
You got head rammer. You got the console
I was making that
player.
joke the whole time.
We have the best support line. Starting support line in the league. I'm not too worried about my backup support, but I'm happy with this team. I'll take a risk on a player who gives me some versatility and some meme quality, but I think this is better than what I was expecting my team to be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
Have we talked to Navino yet or no?
We have not talked to Navino. They are currently waiting in the waiting room as they are dragged up here. The Koala Kings manager, how are you feeling after your draft?
Never know.
I will not say how I truly feel because I'm not going to cuss on live television. But
I think I know who would be the main reason of that.
But there are certain people in this league that have upset me. That being said, overall, like, the team is good. I like our starting 5. And I'm going to apologize in advance to Fork because I know you said on your thing in all caps you play main support, but there's like no flex supports in this pool, bro.
Well, his username is ForkFS, so
I know, but they literally said in all caps that they're a main support player in their info.
Fair enough.
But at the same time, but they did play. I know they played flex support C League last season, so we'll figure it out. I mean, the backup plan is Rizzoli or Bubba will start on tank, and then I will play flex support like I'm doing currently in Trank. But I would like to play tank. We have 3 tanks because I decided to torture Bubba, you know.
I have a funny idea for you, Navino.
What's up?
What if you just have Bubba play support for the meme?
No, Bubba would actually probably murder me if that happened. Bubba would actually, like, fight me.
What is 9x? 99.
But yeah. You know,
not too bad.
Not too bad of a team. All things considered. Para, next time I see you on land, you know, we're gonna have words. Para, we're gonna have words. I'm joking. This is a joke, y'all. Please do not take that seriously.
He'll have words for you in Minecraft.
Clip it.
Rivalry's already started. Koala Kings versus a little fucking cat.
Yeah.
Koalas versus cats. Get me to cast that. I'll be on that mic. I'll be on that mic as fast as possible if that happens.
Me and Bowser will be on that mic.
100%.
Wait, can you show me? Wait, I'm missing people from my thing. That's
wow. And the final pickup for BPL Season 6 is Dusttail.
Oh, I
being
was
recruited to This Is My Cat.
Wowzers. Good pickup. I was thinking about getting Dusttail if I didn't get Kingpin. But yeah. I got literally like almost all of my first choices. I'm very happy with it.
Okay, that is player number 238.
Okay, bye, Fred.
That is it.
GG's.
Bye.
There we go.
That is it. That is all 238 players drafted for BPL Season 6.
Oh,
Holy
wow.
schmoly.
Yeah, did Navino... Yes. Did we take Navino yet?
We did take Navino. We just talked to them.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was doing things.
We are waiting now on, I believe, the only person left is Paracelsus.
I was setting up the bracket, which should work now for Solomon whenever that happens. I can tell you who won the brand voting for C. It was
I could probably take a guess.
Reinhardt Rally.
Let's go!
The
What did I
highest
win?
percentage I've seen, by the way, 49.3% of
What
votes.
did I do?
We won the branding vote, Spooky.
Oh,
the branding
fuck
vote,
yeah. Let's go. Tim Week is goated. I can't thank Tim Week enough because he's the GOAT of logos and
The greatest
Tim
of
Week-
all
Tim Week
time.
deserves all the praise in the world. So that number one goes to Tim Week.
Never
Yeah,
contest
well-
him on
Nothing
anything.
doesn't press the button.
Oh, I've made it active now.
No, not that.
Oh, what?
Placeholder right. There we go.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I will say that you don't get much for it, because instead of like A and B, where the top 4 get up, we get the top 6 get an advantage.
We
and
just
the
played
bottom
one
4
less game.
actually have a
guys. We just
disadvantage.
played one less game.
So bottom 4 technically get a disadvantage here. Top 6 don't have to play round 1.
I need to fix this.
And this will be played next weekend.
No, my freaking team. What the hell?
What? Are we winning this Apollo against
Wha-
Apollo?
Why do people not like the little war cow?
Dude, people hated on my org.
Really?
All right.
I was
they did
so
not
drunk, I
enjoy the
could not
Lunicure org,
remember.
and I loved him. So, you know,
I just love the cow.
they're silly.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell no. It looks like a rocket ship.
Yeah.
Yep. So that is C League kickoff, which will be next weekend. And this is also sort of similar to how the C League playoffs will look as well.
Yep. Which we talked about on stream.
Which we
Go
talked about
back.
earlier.
If
You
you
know
don't know, you can go back to the Solomon.gg and you go to the events page, and there's a great article about how the C League is different from A and B.
Yeah.
So.
Because it's smaller.
Yep. Yeah, so anyone who did not get drafted, the 22 players who were in the pool tonight and said did not get drafted, sorry, happens. Hopefully we can get you in another event. Otherwise, you can join Kitsune League. Watch out, we'll probably announce that in the fall. But for now, if you want to stick around and be a fan, that's awesome. We appreciate it. We might be looking for ringers. Or if we have a player who comes up with some issue, we might need to find you, and you guys will be our first people to look at. If you qualify and you want to play, we'll put you in first before we grab someone from who hasn't signed up yet. And anyone who also didn't sign up will also. Is that not true?
Well, it's kind of true.
I'm gonna prioritize it. If I see someone who's the same and like there's no issues, I'm gonna point them at that person.
Well, that is 238 people in BPL Season 6.
Yeah,
we were meant to have
crazy.
this many people not be drafted. That's because the number got wrong, but that's how it goes. But the size of the league is dependent on how much we can handle. We went for a 10-team C League. I mean, you guys know how long it takes for us to decide the exact formats and stuff. The number of teams. Always dependent on the signups. That's what we went with.
Yep.
Yep. I don't think we could do 12, but that's just how it goes. But
could've
GG's
done
everybody.
12.
Thank you so much.
I think captains was.
We just don't have captains, so.
Yep.
Yep.
Didn't
Never mind. That's it, I guess. We'll be coming out with the map assignments. We're gonna be. I think I can say this, that for the kickoff tournament, the first map for each round will be chosen by the events team. So we'll announce what those maps are going to be. Hopefully tomorrow is what I'll push it out. And everyone who was drafted tonight, go talk to your captains. Go join your servers because I need your availability so I can schedule you fairly and have fun. So
Yeah. Get your availability filled out. I just did mine.
Anything else? Was that it?
That's it. I think the kickoff clash. It's not the kickoff clash. That's Overwatch League's thing.
Yeah.
The kickoff tournament. That's on Friday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday for games of that one, and then we start with the regular season. Each league will have 2 groups, flying around robin, I think. Yeah, that sounds right. Ending up in playoffs. We will have a break week after the kickoff tournament.
Yep.
For something.
Calling of Heroes.
Calling of Heroes.
Calling of Heroes Minor 2? I don't know.
I think it's only 1.
Do you know, Jan?
Minor 1, I think.
Minor 1?
Major 1. So I think we'll minor 1 next.
Yeah, minor 1.
So
then we have 5 weeks of regular season-ish. If the C League is technically 4 + 1 of playoffs. And then we have another break week, which will be for OWCS. Stage 3, I guess, the open weekend for that.
Yeah, and then we'll finish right in time for you to do Calling of Heroes Major 2 or Minor 2. I don't know. Or no.
Whatever it is.
Something happens in week 3 for Calling of Heroes. I don't know. Anyways, we have breaks. If you want to play in those open qualifiers, you're free to do so, and won't have a tournament going on in BPL. So, yep.
And we will have every single match broadcasted because we're BPL and that's what we do.
I don't promise anything to see. I'm gonna try my best though.
We'll try our best.
Most seasons we say we'll definitely do all the A and B and see if we can.
I think we missed like 2 games last season.
Yeah, we have to do most of it.
So,
if you're interested in getting involved, observing, producing, casting, helping out with admin, you can sign up som.gg/s, just the letter S. I'm sure
just
there's other
letter
things.
S.
That works. som.gg/s.
Wow.
We'll go through it at some point. The bot's currently broken because of the Discord change that happened like a year ago now, but we'll get to it at some point. Big thanks to all the events team getting all this set up, especially Jimmy and June.
Yep, those are the goats.
Majority of the sign-up approvals. Thanks to the captains for working with me, and we actually got the auctions done not amazingly late.
True.
So that's a bonus. Wonderful. Yeah, thanks so much for watching, everybody. We will see you on Friday for the kickoff tournament.
Have a good night, y'all.
Where's my thanks for watching button? It's there.
Happy
See you Friday.
drafting,